I think we're live. Hey, hey, buddy. I think we're live. Oh my gosh, you're famous. Wow. All right, so let me see here. All right, so I should be live streaming. I could also record. But I'm kind of also testing what my Mac can handle. So let me see here. If I do a little Scooby Doo. Also, I can screen capture, so maybe I'll do that to make this a little more interesting. So if I do this, woo! Let me move that there. I don't think. Hang on. Okay, so I can see what's going on here. Yep, it's a video I'm working on. Ooh, okay, that's loud. What was I? I was doing a thing and then I forgot. I don't know. Got a cute little buddy here with his head on my lap. So with this being, yeah, you're so cute. He's a sweet boy. So with this being a live stream, I gotta get used to. Oh my gosh. Also, it looks like it's cropped in. Am I tripping? Let me see something here. I think. Oh, it is. That's right. That's right. Let me. I'm figuring this out. So this is weird to think that like this is out there. Millions of people are watching me. I keep forgetting what I was gonna do. Oh, yes. Boom. Yeah, we have that set to 720. And where is transform? Okay, here. I do option. No, that's not what we got. Oh my gosh, hello. It's hard to see even. Option. There we go. That's what we wanted. Okay. And now, am I back in the corner? Okay. I guess I don't. I'm already tiny enough. That's why I cropped myself. Is because I don't. Okay. Maybe I'm just gonna undo what I just did. There we go. Look at me. I'm a tiny little guy. Sweet. Okay. Um, this is a. Let me just do this, and let me just do this even. Oh heck yeah, I love that. That's definitely what's supposed to happen. I move that there. Okay, so I can see. All right, and that's cropped in because I guess there's another setting that is. Anyway, okay. What am I even doing right now? So, let me pull up Arc, my handy dandy web browser. Um, honestly, I just need to chill. I have this weird feeling that like I'm in a rush or something. This is literally just this is nothing. Okay, is that little green guy mean I'm live? Ooh, I am. There it is. Hey, there I am. One watching. Maybe that's me. Okay. So this works though. Okay. And that's cool. So really what I'm trying to do right now is build out a schedule. And to be honest, I was using freaking ChatGPT. How do I make this like full boom? Okay, yeah. So I see the delay. Let me go back to OBS. Now this thing's tripping out. So this is why I'm doing this. Is to because this doesn't matter right now. Okay, so if I can switch and then switch back to that, now it's updated. Okay, yeah, it wasn't. I don't know. Also, transform fit to screen. There we go. See, we're getting better. Okay, so yeah, this is what's on my screen right now. Maybe I'll actually zoom in just a wee bit. I think I'm stretching it out. I don't want to do that. All right, whatever. It's fine. Okay, so yeah, this is actually so I was kind of using ChatGPT to kind of help me give some structure. It's like a brainstorming buddy. Actually, yeah, you know what? It's funny. It's freaking hyping me up. This is pure gold. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. See, is this not recording again? Is this not? I don't understand what is causing this, but I'm gonna have to look this up. Maybe it's when I change like the aspect ratio, like when I zoom in, because it seems like it doesn't. Okay, now it's unlocking again, or it's updating again. So yeah, this is. I could crop in more. I probably should. There's got to be a way that I can just like zoom, you know what I mean, instead of what I'm doing, which is like crazy. There, that's just fine. It's fine. You know, part of the charm is me not knowing, not being a guy with all the. Okay, so here we go, and let me pull up Arc again, and there I am. Oh my goodness! Wow. I'm gonna chat on my own thing. Actually, boom, there, and that can go back there. Okay, wow, so many loops because I'm looking at myself live, and there it is. Okay, so yeah, I've recorded a few videos and I'm kind of editing them, but this is a functioning live stream. I will go back and make sure. It seems like my audio is good. Screen capture is working. My Mac is. So what's cool about this, at least, the whole point of this is my Mac is not. It's warm, but it's not like getting super choppy. Also, I do have Final Cut open, so I'm screen recording and recording from my phone, and I'm live streaming, and my Mac is not. So now I know. Because I don't really know what it can handle. I do have the camera set to 720, so since I'm just like in the, geez, that is a large bird. Yeah. So okay. So really, what this is about, I kind of was going back and forth and given some large prompts as far as like, I want to document as much as I can. This live stream format is great because I am not editing any of this. This just is. So I've recorded a couple videos about like what my plans are for the channel, and I'm trying to find the right balance of like I said, I also kind of forget what I've posted and what I've said that is still in a video that's like in the works. But yeah, my goal is to figure out the balance of like, I want to document a majority of what's going on. I'm gonna get myself a little sip of water. It's crazy that this is live. I know that nobody's watching, but like, this is working. This is pretty sweet. So, yeah, I want to document as much as I can. I want to be authentic, but I also don't want to like blow up people's like, if somebody's coming for the pet sitting and I'm going off about some other stuff, like I do need to have a certain degree of focus. I also like, I'm thinking about having multiple channels, but I don't want to like, I already am trying to do too much and I'm already trying to focus. So multiple channels doesn't feel like that direction. But yeah, this is really what I'm trying to focus on. So I guess if I zoom up a little bit, and this, I could zoom in and this could be better. This is just really me kind of talking. This is not like an organized thing. So what I want to help people with: self-discovery, confidence, inner work, emotional healing. I have lived out of my van. I want to talk about that. I've done a lot of traveling, lived in the desert, lived in a lot of different places, and gotten different perspective. Really, if I were to summarize like what I want in life, like not just YouTube, but like everything, what I feel like I want to do, what I want to be used for, is like manifesting potential. I really like potential. I really don't like waste or like unnecessary loss. So my goal is to figure out the best version of myself that I can be, and figure out as help other people figure that out too, and not in like a preachy way, like this is how you should live your life, but just kind of like, this is what I'm doing. So yeah, I've had a pretty interesting background. I do pet sitting full time. Obviously, I feel like I've said that a lot, but again, I don't know what I've posted. And I think that there's a lot of content out there that's like, this is how you start a business, or this is how you do this or do that. And I feel like there's enough of that. You know what I mean? There's a lot, and a lot of it kind of is all, it's coming from the same books, it's coming from the same people, you know. But what I want to focus on is like, I have learned not all the stuff, but I've spent a long time learning all those things. And what I find frustrating is when I know what I need to do, I don't need somebody to further explain it to me, but I just don't do it. And that's where I want to come in. As in, I think there's a lot of other people who probably know what they should be doing, know what they kind of want to do, but just like for some reason are not doing it. So I'm trying to kind of go a layer deeper, or however many layers deeper, and talk about like why we do the things we do, you know, what our mental limitations are, all of that. I've had to figure out a lot of that stuff for myself, and I love my family, but I've had to figure out a lot of that on myself. So yeah, I'm aiming for people that are like around my age, maybe a little bit younger. Anybody can watch, but I guess it's just like with the world being so crazy, nobody really can fully anticipate. Like there's people that can guess, but like we have no idea what's going to happen in the next 5 years, the next 10 years. So we're all just kind of figuring it out to a certain degree. And yeah, as far as what I'm actually trying to offer, hopefully it's entertaining. But yeah, personal growth, also like how to tap into, I want to figure out how to help people make money and things like that without like selling their soul. Like I feel like with me in the pet sitting, the client is happy, the dog is happy, I'm happy. Usually I'm happy with my work. And it's just like everybody wins, and it's not like, oh, it'd be great if you could just volunteer all the time and take care of pets, and like, why does money have to be, it's just, I mean, you got to pay the bills. So if you can figure out ways to, you know, do things that are fulfilling, that provides value for people, and that you can get value in return. So I want to find a way to do that where it's just not sucking the soul out of things. But blah blah blah. How we doing? We're still live. We're still, you know, that's cool. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know. These are all just kind of, this is some of this. Again, I'm a little mixed on AI. It can help you with like structuring and help you with certain things. But boopity boopity boop. Yeah, some of the like titles that it's suggesting are a little cheesy. But yeah. All right. Well, honestly, it looks like this worked, and I know that I can do this now. And I didn't record this, but I can always download it from YouTube. But I wonder if I was recording, if that would be, you know, because this really isn't struggling. So maybe the live streaming is a lot easier. Let me try one last thing. All right. I'm going to try and be careful with this and pick an album that is not going to have any weirdness. I mean, I don't have weird albums, so I'm just saying, like, I don't want to be putting my friends' faces and stuff out there. So what I'm trying to sort out here, so far everything is running smooth, but I noticed in the past when I was going through photos, because it's like I had to download photos. Also, is this up? Oh, this is, we can X out of that. I'm going to just really quick, because the whole point of this is just to be a test. I'm going to just, I don't want to have albums with other people. Okay. Favorites, filter by videos. Or I could just have all videos. Whatever. Play. Oh, Jesus, buddy. Goodness. It was just a, buddy, that's you. It's a video. Okay, well, I can't play videos of him barking. There's my face. I'm just trying to get my Mac to, like, do what it was doing before. This was it. Buddy, I love you, and I know that you are hardwired a certain way, okay? Please. This was, I set up my hammock. This is after I got back from, this video's cropped. Whatever. I think this is working. It doesn't seem like it's chopping at all. Yeah, I needed time to chill out after going to the festival and going to all this stuff. Okay, I don't think there's anything private or anything that I need to worry about with my clients here. Just cute videos. I don't know why this is like, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, this is a video. Okay, well, it seems like I could be going through videos as well. How are we running, buddy? I want to see. Is this smooth on my stream? Oopsies. Hang on. It should still be. Let's see. Doopity doopity doop. It seems like it's streaming fine. Although I look really blurry. Okay. Well, the audio is working. All right. Well, anyway, this feels like I've completed the test. So it's working. Let me do one last thing though. Pick this, and I want this to be boom. I'll make myself a little bit smaller. But now I am less. Let me see. Option. Oh, I'm not actually screen recording what I'm doing right now. That's fine. It's on my other. Okay. Well, it seems like we're still. Or is this maybe because if my phone. I think if I set my phone to the high resolution, the Mac is struggling a little bit more. It's cute though. Yeah, if there was like a format where I could just be going through the videos that I've taken. I know this is not lined up nicely. That is cute. That would be great because then I wouldn't have to worry about like editing so much. So maybe I could have some kind of, again, as I get better with speaking and everything like that, I could have some kind of format like this where I'm just live streaming, and what I like about this is you do get like my authentic reactions to like, it's like, oh yeah, I forgot about this, so this was blah blah blah. Like, let me go back. Do I have any? Maybe I just don't. Maybe I need to not pick from favorites. So library again. There shouldn't be anything that I need to worry about. I am live streaming right now, so yeah. These are doggies, obviously, that I've been watching. But let me go back to. Oh, look at how happy she is. You know, it's crazy though. Maybe it's a little unprofessional to say, but this client, they talk about how their dog is afraid to get in the car, and I took her. I was able to get her in my car. I was able to take her to a lovely like park right here. This looks a little blurry right now though. Anyway, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much." And then she didn't tip me. I was like, "You're like, oh my gosh, it's such a miracle. Oh wow." I'm like, "Okay, well, I mean, all right." So this is right when I got back. I'm confused actually. Wait, do I not have any? Where are my videos of freaking going to New York? Did I just not? Oh. Yeah. Again, this feels risky right now. I'm living on the edge. I'm scrolling through my camera feed on. Here we go. Yeah. This is me. Oh my gosh. I was entering hell in this moment. Look at this. Hang on. It's like 5 a.m. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about right here. Right here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. My Mac is struggling right now. Okay, this is exactly what I wanted to hit. So let me switch the camera back to 720. Okay. There I am, a teeny tiny little guy. Do that. Option. Hi, there I am. Just a little guy in the corner here. Okay. So now let's see. Okay. So yeah, well, that's the ceiling. Is I can do a screen capture, and I can there's me. Wow. Oh, I remember that. This brought me some life. Yeah. Oh yeah, I sat on a banana by accident. So yes, I think as long as I'm recording from my phone in 720p, I can go through my photos and I can play them. And I think because it's downloading the photos as well and it's live streaming, my Mac is really doing a lot here. But These videos are all cropped, but maybe what I can do is I can kind of go ahead, like prep an album. My mouth feels like it's kind of dry. Yeah, I think I'll prep an album, and then that way I can at least have a little bit of structure. Like I want to have these like bubbles where there's a certain level of structure, but I can still be free and not be like, oh no, I'm going off the script. Like, yeah, they were playing like 2000s movie. Okay, anyway, I think that I've figured out what I need to figure out from this. So I'm gonna work on my video and doopity doo. It looks like, let me just refresh this page. I think that, yeah, okay, cool. Well, there's a little delay, but that's good, probably, you know. And I think there's a setting where you can adjust the delay. But hey, this was a successful test, and yeah, I think I'm the only one watching, which is fine. That's kind of what this is for. Okay, I'm going to end the stream.